a time I wore my leaving like a badge upon my chest. Every door felt temporary, every goodbye felt safest. I kept one foot out the window, one hand on the steering wheel, always ready for the heartbreak before it had a chance to heal. I built a world of moving shadows, never letting roots go deep, convinced that if I never stayed, I'd never have to grieve. Then you arrived without a warning, no grand rescue, no disguise, just a truth I couldn't outrun. Looking back through your eyes, and somehow the walls grew thinner, the road grew quieter, and the fear I carried started losing its voice. I learned to stay when every part of me wanted to run, when the night said I was done, and the storm called out my name. I learned to stay through the doubts and through the rain, through the scars and through the pain, till I recognized my strength. I learned to stay. The city still hums after midnight, the years still move too fast, but I no longer chase tomorrow, trying to escape the past. Now every sunrise feels different, every breath feels earned somehow, like I finally stopped searching for a reason to leave now. And every lesson left behind, every mountain I had to climb, didn't teach me how to fall, it taught me how to rise. It showed me that courage isn't thunder, strength isn't noise, sometimes the bravest thing is simply remaining. I learned to stay like a lighthouse facing waves, like a fire refusing rain, standing strong against the wind. I learned to stay when the darkness filled the room, when I couldn't see the truth, I still chose to believe. I learned to stay. Maybe life was never asking for perfection from my soul, maybe all it